Today we're looking at Math Spiral Review 14. This is block 1. And the first thing we want to do is put our name on it, and we want to put that this is due on Friday, December 10th. I do feel this will be our last spiral of this semester. I don't think we'll have a spiral next week, so let's try to finish strong with this one. Okay. In the column on the left, it says write the symbol that makes each number sentence true, and that you need to change 1/2 to an equivalent fraction with the same denominator. So I don't know, have we done this before?
Yeah.
Okay, well I will do the first one with you, and then we'll see if you can do the second one on your own. Actually, I'll do the second one with you. Okay, so on here, what denominator do I need my fraction to have to make an equivalent fraction with the same denominator? What denominator do I need, Owen? 22. Okay, do we know how to make an equivalent fraction? I think Alex knows. Does everyone know?
No.
Okay, can you clap your hands with me? I've got a little phrase I like to say, right? No, with me, not above me. Okay, to find equivalent fractions, multiply or divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. So see, you did know. Do you want to try it again?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. I just love it. All right. To find equivalent fractions, multiply or divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. So what would I have to multiply this denominator by to get to 22? 2 times what is 22? Raise your hand if you know the answer, please. Harper? 11. So if I do 2 times 11, then according to my chant, I need to multiply by numerator by 11 as well. So 1 times 11 is 11. So 1/2 is equal to 11 22nds, or 11 over 22. So 11 over 22 compared to 11 over 22. What goes in the circle?
Equal sign.
Your equal sign. Okay? So you'll do the same thing here. Just as a quick hint, what will my denominator be? 12. Okay. Solve the following multiplication problem, 73 times 48. We just drew an area model for you to fill in. I'll even go ahead and fill it in for you. Over here, you need to break apart 73 into 70 plus 3. And across here, you need to break apart 48 into 40 plus 8. You can just add it on the side or on the back. Okay, and then you have to name the partial products. And then this is where you put the total product. So what you get after you add your partial products. Label the parts of the division problem. You need to go in your math journal to page 52 to see what is that big number or the first number, what is the answer, and what is that smaller number. Look in your math journal. You don't have to look in there right this second, okay, because you will have time all week. Okay, this is find the area of the rectangle. Oh, 16 by 34. This is the rectangle. I'm just going to say that was a little confusing for me. Here's your length and your width. So the reason this is here is why? Why do we have this here? So you can multiply the length times the width. Okay, this is here for you as an area model. Your length is 34 and your width is 16. So you're going to have to multiply 34 times 16 and using this area model. Okay, now use a ruler. Make sure you include points, letters, and arrows. Use your resource from your red folder. That's your blue worksheet. Should you use a ruler or straight edge, or should you freehand it?
Ruler or straight edge.
Should you put points for your numbers or your letters, or should you just have letters floating out in nowhere? Points. Okay. Should you have arrows if it's a line or a ray? Yes. Should you have endpoints if it's a segment? Yes. Okay. I feel like we've done these all year. I can't figure out why anyone would miss these when you have the answer on your blue sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, Mrs. Smith, look, I'm the star of this problem. Went holiday shopping for her family. She purchased 5 movies for $14 each and a TV for $475. How much was her total bill? Okay, now here you need to write an equation. Should an equation, what does it need to have to be an equation? What does it need, Addie?
Like a number, like times something or plus something or something else, and then another number and an equal sign
An equal sign and an answer. And should it be written left to right or up and down?
up and down.
Left to right. Equations are written left to right. And this is actually going to be a 2-step equation because what do we need to do first? 14 times 5. And what do I need to do second? Add the cost of the TV. And then I need to have equal sign and what it equals. Or I could put a variable. Okay? Okay, so I gave you 1 freebie and I gave you a couple hints. I'll give you 2 more freebies, but I will only do 1 freebie that involves multiplication. Okay, what do you have, Avery?
From the area one.
This area? Okay, so how do we find the area? It's funny that you're all complaining because a lot of you could not do 2 by 2 multiplication on the multiplication test. Okay, so how do we find area? Area equals.
Length times width.
Okay, so 34 times 16. So I'm going to break apart 34 across the top, and I'm going to break apart 16 across the bottom. Okay, so what is 30 times 10? First, I need to take 10 and multiply it by 30, and 10 and multiply it by 4. What is 30 times 10? 300. 30 times 10 is 300. What is 4 times 10? Morgan? 40. And now I need to take the 6 and multiply it times 30 and multiply it times 4. What is 6 times 30? 6 times 30. Raise your hand. Ryan? Right, 6 times 3 is 18. Add our 0. And what is 6 times 4? 24. And then we call these 4 numbers our what?
Partial product.
Okay, and I need to add together my partial products. And that will give me my total area. Okay? Everyone should have that. Okay, what one are you wanting, Miss Stella? No more multiplication. So no problem solving, not this multiplication. And no more fractions. The line segment?
Yeah.
Okay. So our line segment, you need either a ruler or a straight edge. Okay, I'm just going to use this little Post-it note pack. You can use whatever as long as it has to be obvious to me that you used a straight edge.
Okay.
Okay? Shh. I do have rulers.
Yeah. No, you can go grab a different one. I keep one of my desk. I wonder if it's obvious. I just keep my pictures.
Okay. So then on the end, a line segment, does it have arrows at the end or endpoints at the end?
Endpoint.
Endpoints. And one needs to be labeled Y and one needs to be labeled Z. You should not have extra points on your line.
What's the point of this?
Well, it's called geometry.
Geometry.
And you're going to use geometry the rest of your life. You're going to have classes with geometry. Yes, ma'am. Nope.
I don't really understand.
No, but you can try it on your own. You can look at your blue sheet and you can turn it in early and then someone will help you.